Hey, it's me, ProJared, and this is Final Fantasy. The very first one. It's the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy this year, and I figured what better way to celebrate than going back to the original. A lot of people have asked me, what's the very first Final Fantasy game I ever played, and the answer is this one. I couldn't remember exactly what year it was, but I was really young. 5, 6, 7, 8 or so it was way back in. So yeah, it was right around probably early 90s, I'd imagine. I'll speed up response rate a little bit to, well, let's go 4. Start a new game. Alright, so I'm having a lot of stories and things to talk about this game because I played it so much and I love it. Starting with this is one of my favorite things about this game, is that you can make whatever party you want. And at the time, this is mind-blowing. For a game like this, like all kinds of different classes you can choose from, more than just fighter, thief, wizard. There's more than that. So we're gonna make we're gonna have a fighter. His name, he'll be Peeb. Looks good to me. Let's see, black belts or monks, white mages, black mages, red mages. Black belts don't start off very strong in the game, but later on they become really good with their hand-to-hand. Red mages are so well-rounded, but they fall off a little bit in the late game because they can't use any of the end game stuff compared to everyone else. And then white mages and black mages are just freaking awesome. And then there's the thief. Here's the thing with the thief. His one thing is that he has a high luck stat or speed stat, whatever it was, and it helps him run away. But due to a glitch in the game's programming, that stat doesn't matter for running away. So because of that, the thief class doesn't have anything special about it. It has no special abilities. So he's just a dude with nothing special about him whatsoever. So he'll be me, and his name is Jared. Let's also get we've gotta have a white mage, of course, otherwise we'll die. A white mage named Ian. And then finally a black mage. We'll have that black mage named Joof. Alright, that's our party. Peeb, Jared, Ian, and Joof. Looks good to me! There we are! I'm sorry, I gotta take this in a little bit. I haven't played the original Final Fantasy in ages, so this is very nostalgic for me. Alright, let's start things off right and go to Cornelia, or Cornelia, as it's now known. Hey, what's up, lady? You know, from the side, from your sprite, are you like a dancer outfit? But I think you have giant boobs for your sprite. This is Cornelia, the Dream City. Da 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 da. Oh, a fountain here. See your face upon the clean water. How dirty! Come, wash your face. I'm not gonna do any of that. Instead, I'm gonna go buy some weapons, baby. Hello there. So you only start at 400 gold. And the best weapon you can have at the moment is rapiers. Get one for Peebs. We'll get a rapier for Jared. Along with an iron hammer for a white mage, Ian. And there's a knife and a stick, and I believe the knife is actually slightly better than the staff for Joof. I believe that's the case. I hope I'm not wrong. Whatever. Excuse me, sir. To the armory! Welcome! Alright, and then chainmail for Peebs. Wooden armor for Jared. I don't know why it says wooden instead of leather, because armor made of wood does not sound comfortable at all. And then Ian and Joof both get cloth, which leaves us exactly 200 gold for spells. And level 1 spells both cost 100. So let's get a black mage spell for Joof. Fire, sleep, lock, and lit. So it's fire, sleep, lock, and lightning. Lock is supposed to make it so it's easier to hit the target and you can't miss. I never get this one because I think it's stupid. Let's start off with a good old fire spell. Joof has learned fire. And we'll go over to the white mage place. Whoops. Oh, and then Ian will learn. Well, we gotta get cure. Alright, good. And we're good. Before we go on, we gotta equip. Alright. Rapier. Yep. Good. And equip armors. Hey, alright. Boom, there we go. So I'm gonna you can go to the castle and talk to some people. I'm just gonna start fighting stuff and grind out some stuff while I talk about the game in a moment. Okay, so I love this game. I absolutely adore it. This is what got me hooked on the entire Final Fantasy franchise because I like it so much, and I still enjoy it. I know it's got a lot of criticisms that I don't necessarily agree with, and one of them is actually the battle system. Maybe I might be able to show you in a little bit, or we just crush these 3 imps. Yeah! 18 gold, baby! So one of the things in the battle system is that when you target a monster to attack, or with a spell, or anything, if that monster dies by the first time that your turn rolls around, you do 0 damage, because you're already targeting a dead monster, and because of that, it'll say ineffective, just nothing. A lot of people hate that. It really bothers them for some reason, because it feels like you wasted a turn. Now personally, I don't mind that so much, because to me, that actually increases the amount of strategy you need to do going into battles. Instead of just rapidly pressing A, and auto-targeting the next living thing until it dies, you have to be smart about where you're sending your party members and who you're attacking. And to me, that's just a very small thing that just helps keep you involved in every battle. What it also does is it makes you pay attention to the things you're fighting. You gotta get a feel or an idea of how strong enemies are, how many hit points they are, and who you should be attacking with who. If you need to send more than one party member to attack a single thing or whatever. Like, I know all these guys, there's a pretty good chance. I know Peeb can kill one, Jerk can get one, and there's a small chance Ian can kill one on his own. Joof can't do it on his own, so he can back up Ian to make sure that he can get the damage in. And they have, it's either 9 or 10 hit points. I believe it's 9. See, there's the ineffective attack. People can't stand that. When people come back to play this game, that drives them nuts. I think it's fine. Because like I said, it forces you to stay involved in the fight. So I know, I trust Peeb to kind of take him out enough. Between Jared and Ian together, they should be able to kill the imp down at the bottom. Yeah, so only 7 damage, but thankfully I also got Ian going, so I know Ian will be able to finish it off with a hit. There we go. Again, just a really small thing. But that's how the combat keeps you involved. And also, you just kind of build up like an internal bestiary of sorts. I'm just grinding for money and experience points at the moment. I usually try to get to level 3 before we're heading up to the Temple of Chaos. The story is that Princess Sarah of Castle Cornelia has been kidnapped by Garland and taken to the Temple of Chaos far to the north. And we need you 4 warriors to go help them. Look at that fire effect! 40 damage, that's so good. That's a lot of damage at level 1. And before I go up to the Temple Chaos, I get to try to get to level 3, get some money, try to get Ian and Joof more spells so we go there. 8 hit points, that's how many he had, 8. So, some funny stories. The very first time I played this game, this is the game owned by my eldest brother. And I think he had just moved out or something. I don't remember how, but for some reason this game came to be in my possession of myself and my 2 other brothers. And so we all got like super excited, and all 3 of us sat down and played it at the same time. We made our party. It was Fighter, Thief, Black Belt, and Red Mage. That was just like the starting ones. That's what we made. And super excited. Having played other RPGs before, we just wandered around until we fought some imps, and we're super excited. Like, alright, let's do this. And we died against 5 imps because we sent our level 1 characters out there with nothing. They were naked. no weapons, no armor, and we didn't really realize it at the time. But we did get super excited when our unarmed black belt was dealing 2 hits with his hand-to-hand combat. We thought that was super cool. So we died, we're like, oh, what the heck, what happened? I don't understand. So we started the game again, and this time I was reading through the instruction manual my older brother was playing. And reading through the instruction manual, I said, oh, go into town and buy equipment. And we were like, what? You serious? And that was, again, kind of a relatively new concept to us in Nintendo games in general. So we did. So at that time, we went into town. We bought rapiers for people. We bought the nunchucks. We got armor. We gave it to each person. We're like, yeah, we did it. Now we actually got all our stuff. Let's try that again. And we wandered back out into the forest. 4 more imps show up. You got this time, imp. And we died. Again. Against those 4 imps. The reason being is because we didn't realize that you had to equip it. So they had all the stuff, but they weren't equipped. Because we had played other RPGs like things like Swords and Serpents and maybe even Dragon Quest, I don't remember what, but you just gave it to the person, you didn't actually have equipments. We didn't realize one person could be carrying multiple weapons or carrying multiple armors. So that made us feel silly. So by that point, then we did it again, bought all the stuff one more time, finally equipped everything, and then we were actually able to proceed in Final Fantasy 1. So the very first few times that we played it, those days were rough. Wasn't going great. Are we leveling up yet? Ah, so close. That's fine. I'll never forget that though, just because it was so funny at how bad we were at Final Fantasy 1. From just not realizing you had to equip stuff. You know, it's not a thing, but as soon as you get a new game, you grab the game and you just start going. You worry about the instruction manual later. Usually. And it's not like we rented it, so we couldn't exactly read the instruction manual on our way home like you would other times. If the place you're renting it from actually gave you the instruction manual. I suppose that was kind of a rare thing. Get him, Joof! 4 damage! Nice stab, my dude! Should be getting close to a level up. Another thing I actually liked about this game, compared to later Final Fantasies, is that your level up stats are actually randomized. Not all level ups are equal. So when you get a really good level up, it's really exciting. When you get like main stats increase, that's really exciting. And this game actually tells you what stats increase when you level up. That's a really important thing to me that they stop showing in later Final Fantasies. Oh, here we go. Level up. Peeb, level 2. 59 hit points. That's pretty good. I've seen it go anywhere from hit point max 58 to 62 at level up. So if strength is up, yes. Agility up, okay, cool. Vitality up, awesome. Jared levels up, 53 hit points. Pretty good. Strength up, need that. Agility up, luck up, doesn't matter. Ian levels up, 55 hit points. He's got strength up, agility up, intelligence up, luck up, and Joof! 51. Okay, solid level ups for everyone all around. He only got intelligence. That's fine, that's all I really need. Cool. Peeb still have intelligence of 1 at level 2. And strength 6, damage 12. Yeah, 150 experience points for levels up from this point. So from here, we can pretty much move on from fighting imps. We can fight a little bit of harder stuff. Wait, how much money did I have? 207. Okay. I'm gonna fight a little bit more. I want to be able to buy 2 spells, and I want to be able to rest at the inn. Because resting at the inn is, you fully heal yourself, and that's actually how you save the game. The only way you can save the game in Final Fantasy 1 is by resting. Either at the inn, or you can use tents or cabins to restore yourself. Get him, Ian. Ah, you missed. Joof can't do it. His strength didn't go up at all. See, he hit him for 2. Damn. It's fine. If things get really rough, I can always cast Cure. Crush. Bash his brains in with a mallet. Good job, Ian. 18 more gold. Forgot how much an in-stay was. It was like 60, I want to say. It's less than 100 for sure. I don't remember. That's fine. You know what? Let's send a cure out to Jerd. Keep him up. Stabby stab! 4 damage! Ugh! Oh, peeps. Taking damage. The party order also matters in this game. The higher they are at the top of the party, the more likely they are to be attacked. Which is why you want your fighter in the lead, because he's most likely to be attacked and he can absorb the most damage. Helpful hints in case you ever want to play Final Fantasy 1. Now, I would argue that this is not the best version of the game because it is old, it is slow-paced, some things are archaic, but I still love it though, just because of pure nostalgia, and I like playing the original stuff. I actually think the PS1 version I like the most in terms of how much they overhauled it, the sound quality, how much they sped it up. And the PS1 version is actually a port of the WonderSwan Color version. Although the GBA version is also pretty good, and the PSP version is also pretty good. Although they did a lot of tweaks to both of those versions to make the games way easier. And I thought the PS1 version was already easy enough. This game actually does get tough. Mostly because death can show up at any time. 267, I think that's just enough. I'll do one more fight to be sure. Then I'll save and I'll head north to the swamp and fight some wolves and some other stuff. Just fighting imps, my dude. How's your day? This is my day. It's a lot of imp fighting. I hope you don't mind this, by the way, because a majority of this playthrough is going to be just fighting stuff. Thankfully, I never get tired of this music. I hope you don't, because I love this music. I don't know if I'll actually be doing a full playthrough of this game, simply because it is quite long. It's a slower paced RPG. I have no idea how long it's going to retain interest in it. So I'll gauge interest. I'll play as much as people want it. I'm really enjoying this, and I do feel like I have a lot of things to say, things I've noticed, and just different stories and things from when I play it. So if you don't enjoy the game itself, if nothing else, stick around for some of those. Got a lot I want to say. Alright, so we're gonna get another Ian spell. We'll go with Harm. Harm is basically this game's version of Turn Undead from Dungeons and Dragons, which is a spell that does a lot of damage to all undead enemies, and it's awesome. It's really devastating. And extremely helpful for the Temple of Chaos because you fight skeletons and zombies and ghouls there, and a lot of them will actually kick your ass. Alright, can I get a full rest in here, my dude? Oh, it's only 30. I overshot that by a lot. That's fine. For those wondering, I am playing on my original cartridge that I grew up with. I've held on to it. Oh, I just saved it. Damn it. I should have looked at what my old save was like. Damn. Oh well. That's fine. Alright, so we're gonna head north. Not quite all the way to the Temple of Chaos, but we're gonna go north a little bit, up to this swamp area. Usually get some different monsters up here to fight. Might be slightly more dangerous. We'll see how this goes. Take your bets now on how many times I die in general throughout this whole game. Ian has more hit points than me! God damn. Jerd sucks. Oh, at least I one-shot that wolf. Maybe I don't suck that bad. Never mind. Would it be too much to request fan art of me and my friends our Final Fantasy characters? Is that too much? I feel like that could be too much. Long before my favorite character was Locke from Final Fantasy VI of all Final Fantasy games, I always really liked the thief character in this. One, because I had played thieves/rogues in Dungeons and Dragons. Two, I thought his blue hair was real cool looking. I've been trying to emulate it ever since. Can't you tell? No? That's cool. We had a preemptive strike, so we're just murdering the hell out of these dudes. Murder! Mash. There's that ineffective stab that we all have to see. Oh, sick dodge! Dun 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 dun! Okay. Yay! Look at that, 30 gold. Wait, we were getting that before. Where are the wolves? I know there's more wolves around here. And if we're real lucky, we can fight the, oh! A Grimp! I was never quite sure if that stood for Great Imp or Grey Imp. I think I kind of lean towards Grey Imp because of the muted grayish colors of his tunic. And there's other monsters that have that same prefix, like Gur Ogres and Gur Wolves. So I think it's supposed to be Great Wolves. Great or Grey, take your pick. Oh shoot, I just had a weird flashback. To give you an idea of how into this game I was when I was playing it back in the day, I had actually had an actual college ruled notebook. And I started writing down and keeping my own bestiary of all the monsters I was fighting. I would figure out generally how much hit points they have, how much experience points they're worth, and how much gold they have. And I would just keep that, handwrite that into a bestiary. Because this is long before the internet and guides existed or anything. But I was doing that for myself. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. That's so cool of young little Jared. His handwriting was probably shit. But that's still awesome. Yeah, I was doing that. That's... My god. I remember starting doing that when I got to like, when I got to Elfin. So I remember ogres and creeps. Like, so intrigued of what their actual stats are. Those are the first ones I started writing down to figure out what they are. I think I'm just gonna keep this video going until I get to level 3. Once I get to level 3, we'll move on up to the Temple of Chaos and get some cool stuff and get the game going. I love this song. Although it kind of bothers me that later Final Fantasies embellished the main battle theme with extra notes that weren't there in the original. I don't think I like them. I first started noticing it from the Black Mage's rock album from Nobuo Uematsu, when he would just do rock remixes of Final Fantasy songs. Like, in the middle of like the music, it would kind of do a slower part where it just goes something like that. Damn it. Either way, they added like extra sit out of nowhere. Oh, damn, there it is! It's the rare monster, it's the Mad Pony! Look at him! He's pissed! Get him! Get the pony! This is the rare monster in here. Now, he can actually do damage because he hits twice. If he hits anyone but Peeb, it's a crap ton of damage. Peeb at least has the armor to absorb all the damage. Everyone else will get, like, super murderfied. I believe these guys are worth 15 experience points and 15 gold? That might be on the low side. It might be 30 and 30. I wish I had my bestiary! Nice stab, Juve. 8 damage. George goes swinging in. Definitely hits in 5th for 15. Mad Pony. Oh, 14. See, that's a lot. That was 1/10 of George's hits points. Oh, sick crit. Get out of here, you Mad Pony. You're not so mad when you're dead. Yeah, 15 and 15. As a kid, I was like, oh, 15 experience points. Oh. I'm only 83 away, so we're like halfway there. I'm up to 200 gold again, so that's enough to finish off the spell books for Ian and Joof. I already know what spells I want to get them. Generally, every level of spells, one of them's just worthless. Like, one spell is just stupid and not worth getting at all. You shouldn't bother. Although there's a couple of level spells where all of them are dumb. And you'll see those eventually. And once you start getting towards the end of the Black Mage spells, like 7 or 8, they're all like basically variations of insta-kill spells. It's like X, 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 nuke, rub, erase. They're all just different insta-kill spells. Nowadays, we know the spells as like Meteor, Comet, Death, other stuff. either way, in this game, it's just excessive. Yay! Another 7 experience points. So I can stay up here for a while, because I still have all of Ian's spells. And those cure spells do a decent amount of healing. Thankfully, the instruction manual that came with this game was pretty comprehensive. And the back of it had a mini strategy guide to help you get started. It's basically a walkthrough where it says, do this, make your party this, buy these things, go here. So when we first started playing this game, I was following that to a T, more or less, and like following it as close as possible because we had died so many times previously. We followed that because we figured that's exactly what we have to do if we wanted to get anywhere. So it gave you plenty of information on all the different spells, how much damage they do, how much they heal, their actual effects, which is great because without them, a lot of these are probably more on the obtuse side. For example, the fog spell. What exactly does that do? Based on the name alone, not entirely sure. You'd probably guess it fogs things up and it makes it easier to dodge. Okay, you're close. The ruse spell actually makes it easier to dodge. The fog spell increases your armor. Yep. I'm gonna hit him with a fireball. Or fire, because it makes me happy. Oh! Okay, whew. That was close. That was actually low on the damage end to Juve. Thankfully, he is not dead. I have a pet peeve in this game. Not pet peeve. I don't want to say OCD. Because it's not exactly OCD, and I'm not trying to diminish that actual OCD. But basically, in this game, I hate it when my party members die, and then the other party gets experience points without the dead members getting some. It really bothers me. I try to keep everyone exactly the same, so they all level up at the same time, so everyone is even. I try to play fair with my party members. It was so bad that I recall doing the Marsh Cave. In Marsh Cave, you die a lot because there's a lot of poisonous things in there. It was so bad that I remember someone would die, and I would just reset the game and lose all that progress I had made because I'm like, no, everyone gets experience points, damn it. That was another thing that made this game so hard, is that there is no way to revive slain party members unless you make it back to town. Which is cool because it adds so much difficulty and adds a lot of urgency to every battle. After Final Fantasy started introducing the life or raise spell and trivialized a lot of random KOs, it was nice that this game kind of made every fight matter. Sort of. I say that as I'm slaughtering a bunch of imps in a swamp. Whatever. We're almost level 3 though. I usually do level 3 because I feel like it's the most reasonably obtainable. The experience points jump from level 3 to 4 is way more, and just fighting imps and wolves and mad ponies to get there would take like an hour or 2. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll grind to level 4 in the Temple of Chaos, although it's more dangerous. Nah, I don't gotta. Usually by that point I'm pretty ready to move on. Although you do want to be level 5 or so is pretty safe to be at by the time you get to the next town. Stop it, imps! Why are you all faster than us? Stop! Get bonked on! Yes! As a kid, I couldn't quite figure out these imps' faces. Because I was playing, on an RF television, so the sprites were blurry. So I see their faces now. They're like inside the horn sticking out of the head, and they got little daggers off to the side. But for a long time as a kid, I felt like their little like hat. They got like a link hat where it goes like out and behind him, kind of swings up. There's a little a negative space right between like the tip of their hat and the brim of it. And I thought those were eyes in between. You kind of look at it. So I thought for the longest time like that was those eyes. It just had really big teeth coming out and just a weird chin and neck going on there or something. I mean, looking at it now, I realized I was a dumbass kid, but it was way harder to tell on old quality televisions, okay? Give me a break. Get up, Joof! Ah! Joof, we're gonna level you up. You're gonna get a point of strength, buddy. And just maybe you'll be able to stab him to death on your own. Just maybe. Just maybe. Probably not. In hindsight, I think the cane, this wooden staff actually does do more damage than the knife, but the knife has a higher hit chance. I think that was the difference. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna save my spells just in case some wolves or mad ponies show up. I accidentally attacked the wrong guy with Joof. Not that it matters. His stabs don't matter. Alright, good job, buddy. You really helped out. Thanks for coming. Bash! The freaking Ian's damage is right up there with Jared's. Sure does make Jared look like a piece of shit, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Dun 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 dun. I don't know how much grinding I'm actually gonna do on camera, because I want to bore people, but I also don't want to have people miss any of the fun. I'm not doing a challenge or anything with this, by the way. No single life run or no perma game over or anything weird like that. I just want to do just a normal playthrough. I'm allowed to do that every now and then. Plus, this game's already pretty tough on its own that I don't feel like I really need to throw in some artificial difficulty to make it more interesting to me. I just enjoy playing this game so much that I'd rather just actually play it. I should go get my instruction manual and keep that with me. Might prove useful. I know where to go though, so it's not like I'm gonna get lost. I need the mini walkthrough to point me in the right direction. I've got this. Yo, how we doing on experience points, boys? 20 more! Oh, hell yeah. Almost there. We are almost there. And once we are, we'll, Ooh, oh, 2 wolves. Ooh, girl. You know what, let's go, let's throw out a fire here. No, lightning, because I like the graphic for it. Stab! And I missed. Alright. Suck that, Peeb. Mash! Oh, damn! Ian one-shot the wolf? Oh, the exact amount of damage. The mages take them down. Hey! Only 8 more. So for lucky, 1 more fight. Probably 2 if imps show up. We'll see. Oh, we got 2 more wolves, son! We'll go like that. Peeps, it's a kill! Yeah, buddy. And with the 3 of us combined, 8! Ian! 23, goddamn. That's so much more. Alright, here we go, come on. Sick level ups. Make them good. Make them good. Talking lots of hit points. Lots of strength. Oh yeah, there we go. 20 more hit points. Strength up. Hell yeah. Vitality up, so he absorbs more damage. Jared level up. Okay, pretty good. And strength is up. Desperately needed. Intelligence will be useful later on. Ian. See, Ian got a weaker level up. He only got a few hit points compared to everyone else. He still got strength, agility, intelligence, so all the stats went up, but only got like 5 more hit points, or 3 more hit points. And oh, Joof got 1 hit point. See, I like that. I like how it's random. That way, when you get a good one, it's exciting. He did not get another strength though. I was really banking on him getting another point of strength so he can do more damage. Look at that. Ian and Jared have exactly the same amount of strength and deal the same amount of damage. I have a better chance of hitting and evading. And nope, Ian's got a better chance of evading. Why am I here? And then there's Peeps, he's got 20 damage, absorbs 15. Boom, alright. We'll go back to town, buy some spells, rest up, maybe buy an item or 2. Yeah, I can think of an item or two I probably want to bring with me. Because as soon as we get to Temple of Chaos, that's where like the real fights start happening. All right. So first things first, we're gonna get the last few bits of spells for both our magic boys. All right, Ian, you already have Cure and or Harm. Wait, what did I buy you? Shit, I don't remember. I thought it was it was Harm. Okay, I'm gonna get you Fog to get that extra armor up because I like that more than Ruse. Nope, you already got it. Okay, cool. And then for Joof is gonna get Sleep. Awesome, because that will be extremely later in a very specific fight very soon. This is the clinic that you go to bring your dudes back from the dead. We still got 245 gold. I'm gonna spend that on we're gonna get a tent. They call these Pures, but they're basically antidotes. I'll take 2 of those. Because there are some things in the Temple of Chaos that can poison you, and that ruins your shit. Wait, did I spend all our money to... Damn it! I need 10 more gold! Okay. Just gonna do like 1 or 2 more quick fights so I can get 10 gold and rest and save. Hey, does anyone know, specifically if... Because all these games say when you are done with the game, hold reset and turn off the power. Does that actually affect the save going into the battery save slot? Does it actually matter or not? I don't know. I always did it as the kid because the nice lady at the inn says to do that. But I'm curious if that's actually a thing. I've asked a lot of questions this episode, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm blowing my load and things to talk about. Although I've got plenty more to talk about very soon. Later down the road. Oh, Joof! You almost killed it! He's got 1 hit point left! I'm so proud of you, buddy! That's probably the max amount of damage you can currently do, but you're so close. I'll finish it! Got him. Yay! 10 gold? Alright, oh, perfect. 30 gold. The exact amount needed for an inn sleep. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna sleep at this inn. We'll call this an episode, and the next one we're gonna go up into the Temple of Chaos. Alright. Yeah! Don't forget, if you leave your game, hold reset while you turn off power. Don't know if that's actually a thing, but you should do it. Okay, that's it for me, everybody. I hope you're having a good time, because I sure am. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. See you next time!